Right, come to Burniston today, looking for some plants. There we go, some plant fossils. A couple more bits there as well. So, a couple of plant fossils from Burniston. It's ginkgo, I think, ginkgo plant. Almost there. Hello everybody. Oh, it's a glorious evening. It's yeah, just coming up to low tide at Ravenscar, and I'm doing an evening hunt, just yeah, for an hour or two, not too long, but it is an absolute gorgeous evening. It's been roasting hot all day, so yeah, bit of a gamble. People might have been there already. However, it is low tide, so we can do the low tide mark, have a look in all the little rock pools, see if we can find some interesting ammonites. So I do like Ravenscar. It's a bit difficult to access, which, yeah, nobody likes the hill on the way up. It's unique on the Yorkshire coast in that it's the only place where some of the higher subzones crop out, although they are limited. But yeah, above the Bifron subzone in Tuarshan, we have the variability subzone and the Thurent subzone, and a few others as well, plus some interesting ammonite horizons. So yeah, always chance of something different. It seems to be where quite a few of the ammonites decided to get fatter. So we have some lovely Catacolosaurus and Porpoceros ammonites. Last time I was here, I had a lovely Porpoceros vortex. So yeah, never know what you might find. So we're going to have a look down and see. There we go, Robin Hood's Bay, shrouded in a bit of mist there. So yeah, let's say Robin Hood's Bay is all lower lias. So you can see the rings that go around the bay, and those rings, as you go further out to sea, get progressively older. So usually I think by those cliffs, I think we're getting into the Cinemurian age, I think. So yeah, it's usually the I can't remember which subzone, it might be the obtusum zone, but yeah, as you go out you get successively older until you get to the possibly the Hatangian on a very low tide. You certainly get to the Raricostatum zone where the Arneosus ammonites are, and this bay down here, Winehaven Bay, is the GSSP point for the upper Pliensbachian going into the Tuarshan, I believe. So yeah, at peak there's a big fault. It's uplifted 160 metres, I think, off the top of my head. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, it's quite a lot. So we get the Pliensbachian suddenly hitting the Tuarshan, but it's so condensed that there's the tiniest bit of grey shales, tiniest bit of upper Pliensbachian. Most of it is actually probably still lower Pliensbachian and Cinemurian. So yeah, interesting. And yeah, the peak is down there. It's probably full of seals. They seem to like it this time of year. I'm debating whether to go down by the seals, because hopefully they're all out at sea or on peak, or whether to go through the tick infested forest jungle of ferns and just be really careful. So yeah, lovely day. Now we're down on the beach. Oh, I did take the tick infested route, so just in fact it's a bit quicker to get down to the beach. I probably won't go back up that way though, because it's getting quite bad now. So yeah, it's Always bad in summer. It's a shame there's half of one there. Bit of a hildy in the rock pool there. So at the moment we're in the bifrons, definitely bifron zone, probably athleticum. She's Dactylioscurus athleticum, that's what we mainly find this spot. So that, you can see there's a hildy flattened in the shale. So yeah, so while it's nice low water mark, we're just going to have a wander on there and work his way back to the shore. Can be anything in these rock pools. It's a nice low tide as well. Try and find the concentration of pebbles where we can. Keep looking. Be in touch when we find something. First stack of the day. It looks a bit scrappy, but it looks like it might be all there. Yeah. It is. It's all there. This one in the bag. Spot dack number 2. Can you see it yet? Is it all there even? Who knows? I think it might be all there though. Oh, it is. It's a nice one. Mouth border. Lovely. Okay, pick this one up and give it a bash. Unfortunately it's broke, but it's got a nice pseudo in there. Quite a decent sized one as well. So yeah, it can glue back together though, that is worth it. Well, I'm here. Oops. That's a dack. I'm sure I saw another one somewhere as well. Or did I not see one? No, eyes must be playing tricks. Cool, anyway, another couple. Spot the dack time again. Yay, look at that, all there. Looks like it will be. Cool. Another dack in the shot. And you spot it this time. This is quite a hard one. Is it all there though? Oh, it is. It's a Perinoceros by the looks of it. Cool. Another one. Another dack spot. Not doing so bad today for these. Might not even be a dack actually, but I think it is. Can you see it yet? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yoink. Yoink. A flattened keel on that one. Not sure what it is. Could be just a fat dack. Could be a Perinoceros actually. I think it's a Perinoceros. I'm seeing some nodes there. Nice. So I've just been tapping away at a rock. Bit different matrix, bit harder than usual. And it's got a little Pseudo-Leoceros bulbiense in it. I think that'll be. So yeah, just need the middle taking out and a bit of prep work, and yeah, I've not got one of those yet, so quite happy with that. Cool. So I'm in the end bay. The bloody white point there pretty much marks the end of the marine exposures pretty much, I think. So that's sandstone, top of the Tuarcian. I think you find stuff like Haematoceros in there, usually really badly preserved. But yeah, so the bed's sloped down at Ravenscar. You can see there's a few falls there. That's in the Gramoceros Thurense zone. This is the Fox Cliff Sandstone Formation, I think, or something like that. Fox Cliff Shales or something like that anyway, yeah. But it's what you get the Gramoceros falling out of. Only one today. can just see it in there. Bit of different matrix actually, very hard. Whereas this stuff, it is hard, but yeah, not as hard as this one. But yeah, nice little grammo in there. But yeah, nothing else to show in this bay today, even though it's quite a nice low tide. So gonna head back now, go up the hill, and yeah, not bad really for a couple of hours. Just found this one under this rock, right where my boot is. So, oh, that looks quite an interesting nodule. Give it a crack. Yay, some lovely little grammos. That's lovely. Double. Yeah, a little bit of damage there, but could always be glued back on. There's probably more in there as well, so that can go straight in the bag. Fantastic. I'm just heading back to the rocks now, and look at that. Just waiting there. 2 little backs, and they're perfect as well. Yeah. Aha. Yeah, they must have come down fairly recently. Ah, lovely sky. So I'm on my way back now, going back towards the main bit, and this is just here. This is the Avatum band. So yeah, these nodules that you can see up here are the top of the jet rock. They can occasionally have Overticerus in there, but they're quite rare. A bit like cannonballs, every 20 nodules has nothing in. Obviously those are all in situ, so we've got to leave them be, but any loose ones we can give a tap. But yeah, so going forward towards Peak and Robin Hood's Bay, we're going back down the Lias now, hitting the different layers of jet rock. There you can see the nodules there. So yeah, as we go along they get higher and higher up, which means as we're walking this way we're getting older. Only gone up this little tiny bit and I'm already knackered. So, oh, lovely sunset. A nice view. We've got Peak there. Nice big lump of, I think it's Cleveland sandstone, I think. Or ironstone. Cleveland ironstone, I think it is. There's a very tiny bit at the very end of there, apparently, that has the grey shales. And then yeah, that's all jet rock. And if we go this way, you start seeing the rings. So all these rings are different subzones. So yeah, you find all sorts in this little bay, but finds are very scarce. But when you do find some, they're quite rare. Eodorocerus, Apodocerus, Paltechiocerus, Leptechiocerus McDonnelly's, stuff like that. Friedicorocerus. So yeah, quite a lot of species in because of all these subzones. But yeah, just enjoy the sunset. Right, till next time, see you soon. So a little roundup. Had a few bits, not loads, but yeah, nice to get out on the coast for the evening. So first of all, yeah, a few scrappy dacks. Again, you know, they've all got middles. A few are split okay. Can have a little play with tools and make nice smaller ones. A few better ones. And that I'm pretty sure is a Paranoceros. There's some nodes there. Quite big nodes as well. Interesting. And then that one as well, I think will probably be a Paranoceros as well. There's a lovely little crack forming round there. That might be ripe for a little tap with a hammer. It goes all the way around. Definitely ripe for a tap with a hammer. Now, I broke this one, which is rather annoying, but that's a Pseudoleocerus. Now it does actually fit back together perfectly, so it will glue quite easily and prep, so that's cool. A couple more really nice fresh stacks out of the cliff, nice and chunky. Yeah, they're nice. And then, yeah, there's a few broken ones here. You can see there's one there. But there is a nice one in there, which is a Ravensacar ammonite, a nice brown colour. And then we got this one, which again has nice Ravensacar in it. There's one there as well. I've got the other bit on there which will glue together. Could be more in there because it's packed. There's lots of bits and pieces. And lastly, we've got a lovely little Pseudoleoceros boobiense, which I've not got one of these yet, so that was a nice find. Pretty sure it'd be a boobiense. You can't really tell until that centre's out, but the matrix is the kind of stuff you find them in, rather than the license, which don't seem to come in the Shelly matrix. So yeah, nice little selection.